Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to Watch Cheryl Scrap for January 15th, 2018. Still working on month of challenges 6. I am currently behind. I am currently not current on the challenges. I have
But you
just
can still do it.
finished. Oh yeah, I'll catch up quick. Um, and maybe I can do a couple tonight. We'll see. I just finished the 20 photos challenge, which I think was 7. Challenge 7. Yeah. Let's see if I still have it pulled up. I don't think I do. Oh,
It
yeah.
was
Here it
7.
is.
Aww.
Yeah, of course, the cat, because I have a lot of cat pictures. So it was a no-brainer that I would pick the cat.
I like that.
All right. So that one's done. And so I was going to move on to number 8 because I do have some, you know, organization tendencies and I like to go in order. Um, I did the dispersion challenge last week. So we'll try this one. But I thought I'd do a little twist on it and let y'all pick my row. Horizontal, vertical, or diagonal. But you kind of have to work together and choose the row.
So what if we, obviously the BINGO ones are easy, but what
Right,
if we label the other ones 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so we can see
right.
what people are voting for?
Okay.
Because then otherwise people are like, oh, do this line, and you're like, oh, and then there's the diagonals. So, yeah. Kat says middle row 3. Well, Kayla, that's which one you did. Is that the one you want to see Cheryl do? Diagonal bottom right to top left. So the word art to the cluster, Kim.
Yep.
Jen is planning on I. Kat says 5 is interesting because of the barcode element.
Nah. We're not going to pick
I
that
think
one,
it's
Cat.
interesting because of the barcode element too, but I couldn't find one, so I skipped it.
Yeah. Well, let's pick something besides that. Well, yeah. No
Jan did N,
row.
Amy did 4. She thought it was the easiest. She says go for B or 5, which includes the barcode.
No. Stay away from the barcode,
Stay
Amy.
away from the barcode. She did. Is it Stylin Studios?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
She had a barcode in her word art last week, SOSN.
Okay.
And I actually know I do have a barcode. There's actually quite a few of them in the store.
So it was um
Um, Dawn has a really cute barcode pack called Photography Barcodes. And it has things like point, click, missed, family photos, photo of the day, little
on
details.
Inskip.
Yep,
Is that what you
Dawn
said?
Inskip. I posted the link in the chat.
Ah, thank you.
You're welcome. I can be helpful sometimes.
Oh, or thank you.
Isn't that super cute? All the little
Oh,
barcodes.
I need that.
You need that.
All right. So okay, we'll pick B or 5. Which one? Vertical, horizontal, or I could do the
Or the
up
diagonal.
barcode, something glittery, corkwood leaves, hexagon shapes. Y'all decide.
So I see a
Vertical,
5.
horizontal, diagonal.
5 with the glittery.
Diagonal up.
Let's
Okay.
see.
Yay. Okay, we'll do that. And
Diagonal, diagonal.
then let's see what was new from last week or this past week. Oh, that just Jamie kid is calling me.
Do you know what's funny? What called me for that Just Jamie kit, I need to go back and use it for, which was a Pinterest fail that I had.
Let's just look at it. Try, and try again. Out of my comfort zone.
The little butterfly wings collab is
Distortion.
calling. The Carpe Diem one, that one's really cute too. I like it.
Pinterest fail.
I've been buying styles. That's been my problem.
Hmm. Carpe
Ooh,
diem.
Jan says she needs the Carpe Diem. Kat says she always ends up buying stuff when she comes to these. Apparently we're enablers or something.
Apparently. I think I already have that one.
At least the barcodes are cheap on sale. They're only $2.07. I'm not enabling a $29 template set like I did recently.
Let's buy the $29 one.
Oh, Liz has a really cute art journaling one. Actually, I can't remember exactly the price, but it's all of her art journal bundles or art journal templates bundled together. So, yeah, it's really cute. But somebody was like, I don't want to go in the store and find it. And I'm like, I'll do it for you.
Oh, look at those cute templates too. Da-da-da.
Your best days one? I
Yeah.
like your best days one. They're super cute.
Okay. I don't know. Sarah's got something awesome.
Ooh.
No, no, I'm gonna use that for my minimal. Go away, Cheryl. Go away from that.
Go away, go away.
Oh, I'm so confuzzled. I'm so confuzzled. Okay, I think I'm gonna try to use. Who haven't I used lately? Because I think last time I did little butterfly wings, didn't I? What did I use last week? Yes, I did. I used little butterfly wings last
You
week.
did. And I lied. It wasn't $29. It was $31.50 on sale.
Oh, you were so far off.
I know. Well, just
Okay.
in case somebody
I
goes to
haven't
buy it, I
played.
don't want them mad at me.
I haven't
Oh, and I
played
totally
with
bought that
Renee
basic style
yet.
that Mommyish released. You haven't
Oh,
used
oh,
Danielle
oh, oh.
lately.
I haven't used Danielle and I haven't used Renee. Renee has that kit. Oh, where is it?
The Create Crate was gorgeous. It's the only time I've wished that I have snow.
Okay, here it is. A challenge.
What photos are you using? Kayla wants to know so they can help you
I
pick a
haven't
kit.
picked those. I haven't even picked those yet. Cozy Up is the one that she's focusing on.
Oh, yes.
Using only products from Cozy Up. It's so cute, but I really don't have like winter photos.
It is huge, Jen, that template set. It's all of her artsy ones, and I signed up to do the art journaling for Scaredy Cats. So I kind of wonder if I can cheat with templates.
I have a bunch of arty ones too. Lots of
I know you
paint
do.
and stuff.
Somebody
Maybe
was
I
looking
should bundle.
specifically for one, but you should bundle
Maybe
yours too.
I should bundle mine up.
Yeah, I
Okay,
couldn't find the
so
one I
I
wanted
don't
of
know
yours.
if I want to play with the comfy cozy. I don't know if I want to play with that or not. I don't know.
Kayla plans on cheating with templates.
See,
We'll see.
This one takes a long time, right?
Mm-hmm. Bev says she already owns most of the templates in that bundle. I actually probably own about half of them, but somebody else
What?
only owned one, so.
I'm not buying anything new. I'm going to use my best days, and I'm going to use what I have in my stash.
Sweet.
All right, so now I just have to decide.
But did you need the barcodes?
One, yes.
Okay. We won't count that against you.
I will take care of that real quick.
Okay. Fireplace photos might work for that kit. No enabling here. Hey, look how little we're enabling you this time. All we're doing is the barcode, and then if you don't happen to own whatever kit Cheryl uses.
Okay.
You know what? I don't scrap with, I scrap with templates probably about 50%, Kayla. I actually have been making up my own lately, which is kind of shocking to me. Because that's not typically who I am. I'm normally give me a template. Kayla likes coming to these because she gets enabled. Ah, Bev used your Nothing Sweeter template for the hexagon shapes. That is smart. I was looking for that stinking template and I couldn't find it. So I ended up not doing hexagons.
Photography barcodes. Dawn Inskip. Let's get you unzipped little barcodes.
Oh, Jen, how long have you been working with PSE? Today's only Monday, huh? Dang
Yeah.
it. I can't tell them my secret, which is that one of my absolute favorite template sets of yours is going to be an SOS set. I really do love that template set.
You can tell them.
I can
It's
tell
just
them which one it is.
yeah, it's just like a day. Right? 24
Yeah,
hours and it'll be on sale.
that's
You
true.
can tell
It's called Today's List of Awesome, isn't it?
them. There's
Yeah.
and that one and we okay. Corkwood leaves, hexagon, something glittery. Okay.
It's the Today's List of Awesome ones that are my favorite. And I'm totally going to use it for the challenge where I have to do like the document your day, day 14.
Oh yeah.
It's totally going to be what I use, which means I'll have to wait to release it. And then I'll be stuck in the same boat as Amy.
Okay,
Because that's
now I have to
always fun.
decide which template to use. Since I haven't picked my photos, then y'all can tell me which one. Template 1 is a single photo square. Template 2 is a landscape and a square. Then a square and 2 smaller landscapes. And another landscape and square.
What are you guys
You
feeling?
guys?
That one, that one.
The last one?
Jen says she just used the third one. Kat says, and that one. Jen, I have PSE 14 too, and I'll open it to help people out. Actually, I've done that quite a bit. I was laughing because Photoshop is now defaulting to PSE right now because I've been opening it so much to help people.
Okay, so
Kat says she has decision-making issues.
okay, so I don't know, y'all aren't helping me. Gotta make these decisions. Sorry.
Come on, people. Kat likes 3 photos. This one? 3 photos.
Okay.
3 photos.
Template 3. That will work.
Kayla says, no, you have to pick the photos first, then the template. No. Sorry. Not this week.
And we'll save this as challenge 8 work in progress.
And Kat's answering me out loud.
Okay. So let's go pick some photos, shall we?
You're at an airport. Everybody thinks people at an airport is crazy, so you're good. No worries.
Oh, Lord.
I'm actually debating between 2 different challenges because I'm kind of thinking I might use the document your day one in that template set, and then I might also use the on this day one because there's the one in that Today's List of Awesome that has the big photo with all the little photos word strips or like numbers on the side. So I might do double duty with that template this week.
I could do this one maybe. 1, 2, 3. This was last year. We went shopping and then went to eat.
Yay, Kim found her throwback photo. Jen says not to tell you that she used a Just Jamie template for the document her day. She's totally cheating on you, Cheryl.
I've gotten over it. Courtney does it to me all the time. just have to
Not
get
all
over
the
it
time.
sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay, what is your art journaling template set called?
I have a couple of them. Hang on.
Okay. I was gonna say, you can tell me your name. I'm in your store. I'm just chilling like a villain.
If you go to my
Bev used a Forever
store,
Joy one once too.
I have Artsy Fartsy. I have Stamp Your Little Art Out. And I have, you know, 2 sets of those dressed up and 2 sets dressed down. I have
I think you need to make a bundle. Do you guys
I have
agree?
Mystified.
Yes, yes,
Um,
bundle. Yes. See? You need an art journal
Celebrate
bundle
Good
so
Times. Yep,
all of us taking Tangie's class can just grab your templates and totally cheat and rock it.
yep,
Yep,
yep. Special
it's decided.
snapshots would work. Yep. I'm just looking through here. I'm like, yeah, I got a lot of artsy stuff because I like that look.
Mm-hmm.
Key to My Heart has lots
Well,
of paint.
even Best Days has some paint and stuff too.
Yeah.
The one that you recently released.
Okay. So bundle
Yep,
it is.
there we go.
Boop, boop, boop.
I'm just gonna create more work. Timmy says yep. Hi, Timmy. And Lyndon snuck in too. Oh, and Jan snuck in. Intense Magic Jan. Because we've got more than one Jan, so we have to clarify. Kayla says most of the ones with paint would work for art journaling. Kat says the more the better. Jen wants you to bring back Masquerade.
I thought that was in there.
No.
Maybe
You
not.
spelled it MASQ, right? Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
in here. I found it, Jen. You gotta
Yeah.
scroll, scroll,
But
scroll.
only the first set is in there.
Yes. You only have one set in here. I'm like totally linking up to all your templates. We'll see how much enabling we do for you tonight.
Right.
Right. Bring back the others for Jen. There's the dressed up and dressed down for Masquerade.
Oh
She has
man.
2, 7, and 8. Are those the ones that you did over at that you released as a freebie somewhere? Or no?
Mm, no, I don't
Which ones
think
am I
so.
thinking of that you did at my scrapbook art?
Um. Wow.
Sorry. I've been a long time
Um.
collector of your templates. What can I say?
I know. Let me see.
Because they were artsy too.
Yes. What were they
Oh, I
called?
loved all the paint that they had. You know what? I don't know if I've moved them over to this computer because I've
Okay,
mostly
hang
just
on.
moved what you guys have in this store.
Oh my
Kayla says
lord.
she has tons of your old ones too. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to unfocus you. Go back to focus. Go back to focus.
I can't remember now. Brr. I don't know why I think I've already moved those over. Oh, I forgot. I gotta move these over too. I
Ooh,
must
what?
mask you. Those are fun. Hmm.
Ooh, those are cool. I must mask you.
Okay.
Yeah, you just called them my scrapbook art.
Well, why aren't they in my folder?
Well, now I'm wondering why they aren't. Yeah, they're not at the
Oh, they
store.
may be in my retired folder. Hang on.
Mm. Ooh.
No, here they are. Yeah, there's like
Yeah!
4 sets of those.
I was gonna say, there's a couple sets of those, and they're kind of fun. I liked all the shapes. That one had a really good hexagon one, too. And I know because I'm looking at it on your blog, in case you wondered.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. See any more than
Yeah, Kayla, I've only moved stuff that has been released at TLP as well. Even though, there's that 15% leeway with a template. Jen says she still has some in a folder called Scrap Orchard. You know what's sad? This is how I think of it. I actually have designers who, quote, died in a folder called Scrap Orchard because they like retired or whatever when it closed. So they're still stuck in that folder. They've never been moved out.
In the folder. Okay, I'm just gonna do these. How about that?
Ooh, sassy.
Sassy, sassy.
I like it.
I like that one. I like
Well, Jen,
that.
technically you still could use them. You just would want to make sure that you don't use that everything else you use is currently in the store, because that would only count against you for 15%. So you'd be fine. For normal gallery stuff, that 50%, you'd be totally fine. Oh, mine are by designer inside of the store because I do too many store challenges when I started out, so I needed to know who went to which store, and I couldn't remember them all. Kat says she loves your lipstick color.
And I just went black and
I
white on
know.
it.
And then you just changed them all.
Okay, so I need 3 photos.
Amy says she has the 6, 10, and 15 MSA.
Okay, I want that one.
Kat says she loved that too, though, and you used sync. You used sync?
Yes. Yeah.
What is sync? I do not know this trick.
Let's see. Undo. Undo.
You don't have to undo all the way back. It's okay.
That's all right. All right.
It's a lot of Control Z.
Okay. So I made my adjustments on this one photo.
Uh-huh.
And then I just selected them all in the bar on the bottom.
Uh-huh.
Because they all have pretty much the same lighting. And then I
Right.
just press sync over here.
Oh.
And then I can choose what I want it to sync. Like if I'd had to crop them for some reason, like maybe it was a landscape and they were all tilted to one side or the other, I could choose to do that. Or if there was a spot removal I needed in the same place. And then you just press sync and then kabam.
That's cool. I've always copied it and just pasted it to each one. That is such a good tip. It totally is, Kat. It's a great Lightroom tip. When she edits weddings, she can knock out whole sections like bam. You know what I'm thinking? I would use it for, or plan on using it now, for scanned photos. Because a lot of times my scanned photos have the same issues. Like they need to be slightly brightened and slightly whatever. And so I could totally sync a couple of them together. That is so awesome. I love that one. You have to use that one.
I think I like the first 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I like the first 3. So we're going to go there. I'm going to export these.
At least we're not enabling you to buy Lightroom, Kat. We've done that to a few people.
No, we haven't.
Timmy wants to know if there's a selfie class. Okay, Timmy, I have been trying to get Cheryl to set up a selfie class for like, what, 2 years now? Yeah. I cannot get her to do it.
I know. I think. Okay, I had to reset my preferences in Photoshop because it kept giving me an error, and I could not. Oh, no. I could not use my text tool. It was very irritating. Okay, which one should I have in the big photo? 1, 2.
I do too, Kat. I like the photographer's Lightroom or photographer Adobe plan. Okay. Although I haven't hated Lightroom lately. I really have enjoyed Lightroom. Timmy says the middle one.
The middle one? Okay.
Kim has Lightroom. She doesn't really know how to use it. Have you looked at Cheryl's cool class that she did last... Oh my gosh, that was like 2 summers ago now, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
Right?
Time flies. Time flies. Okay, I feel better. It was October of 2016.
Right. You're like,
Cheryl did kind of a beginner type class for workflow from, oh no, it was part of your summer school in 2016. But it's kind of the basics of using Lightroom, especially for scrapbookers, because we use it slightly different than photographers do, but it gives you an idea. And even if you don't use it the same way, it gives you a lot of ideas of different things you can do to make things work out for you or work better for you. She said she looked at your class, but she must not have been in the mood. Well, it's free, Kim. So anytime you're in the mood, just pull it up and listen to it.
Yep.
And if nothing else, you get to listen to Cheryl's voice, which is always nice.
Well, like last week, I sounded terrible, and I sound much better this week. Okay, so let us move along here. And
Amy says she only uses Lightroom to sync her mobile photos to her EHD. Such an underused. No, just kidding. Whatever works for you.
okay, it's going to take me just a second here to have it pull up all my lily pad designs. So I need a barcode. Barcode. Come to me, barcode.
Take a moment, watch the video, see if it's something that seems like you'd like. I mean, you may have other processes that work better for you, but you may find that, hey, this, if I were to do it this way, it would work better. Cheryl is using her Best Days, right? Template?
Best Days.
It has a Rolodex style card that Kath is looking for. Oh, I missed that Kath was looking for that. Because I like to enable, so you know.
Oops. Okay, I can close that out now. And oh my lord, this is going to take forever. I should already have done that while I was doing looking for my photos. You know what I'm saying?
I thought it was a pot holder.
What?
I think her avatar is a pot holder, Timmy. I really do think it actually is a pot holder, if I recall correctly. Kim is annoyed at the weather. They predicted a snow ice storm, but they're getting nothing, and her husband stayed in a hotel near his office because of it. Ugh, that sucks. That is definitely a suck.
Okay, seriously. This was the best.
Kim says she's getting that tomorrow, and she signed up for OT.
This is my best side. Hee hee hee.
I like it.
Strike a pose. Okay. And
Strike a pose.
Self-portrait. And the sweetest bomb.
Mother Nature is beyond drunk.
Oh, what's not to love? Oh, I love it.
What's not to love?
Okay. Okay.
I love it.
Well, I'm gonna move down here. Folder.
Where did you see that Kath was looking for a Rolodex card? Jan says they're supposed to get snow while she's at work tomorrow, so she's taking a just-in-case bag, which she has already done one time this year. Okay, Kat has snow when she's in Dallas-Fort Worth Airport. Yeah, honey, it does not snow in Dallas usually. That is crazy. Well, there you go. If you get stuck overnight, maybe Kim will come and get you.
Oh. You know what I'm going to use?
What?
I'm going to use of wishes, hopes, and dreams.
Ooh,
I believe I'm going to.
that is such a pretty one.
But the thing is, I have to make sure I have the right. I think I put them all together. Yeah. I'm not sure what's going to be part of the store and what's not.
Oh no!
You know what I
I
mean?
hate that. Yes. And I do it all the time, and every time I do it, I go, why did I do that?
Hoot.
Every single time. I'm like, no, don't put them together. And I do it anyways.
Okay, there's part 2. Maybe I shouldn't do that. It just has so much fun glittery things in it, and I like.
I know. I think part 2 and part 3 are in the store.
Erg. Yeah. Yeah, part 1 is not.
Kat wants to know why she has never seen this collab. Was it it was October?
Oh man,
Was
it
it
was lovely. It was last.
it was last October?
I think so.
A year ago October. 2016? Okay, so Kat, here's my secret. Every time there's a store sale, I go over into the collabs and look at the collabs because there's some awesome ones. Like there's the one, like I love the After the Rain one too. If you're doing like weather type photos, and that one is a bargain. It's only $5. And then there's a couple other in there. One of my favorite is still Lucky.
Okay, so
What is
there's
it called?
only this one. What's in there? I got it.
Oh man, I thought part 2 and part 3 were in there.
Oh.
Stuff is still on sale. Mm-hmm. It always feels magical when the sale's still going on Mondays. I could have swore that one had a part 3. Am I wrong?
I don't think so.
I thought that one was a 3. Oh, maybe not. Wishes, hope, and dream. Oh my goodness, guess what, Cheryl?
What?
I actually left that one separate.
What? So you can tell me?
Yep.
Yay for you!
I don't know that I can tell you because it's hard to tell from the previews which ones go where.
Okay, so I'm gonna go into here because it's just taking me
goodness.
too long to. Wow!
Blessed and Lucky is one of my favorite collabs.
This is the first time I did leave it separate. Yes!
Yay!
So part 2 is in the store. Yay! Okay.
Part 1 pieces are in the store to me. If I recall correctly, I think I've seen a couple of them be released.
What is happening here? Cute.
Like, let's see, Kristen's part is in the store. And Cheryl's part is in the store. And Pink Reptile's part is in the store. Maybe we were scrapping together, Cheryl, and that's why you did it. Because you were like, oh, I should totally leave these separate so that we don't have to whatever. Because, you know,
I don't remember, but I usually
put them all together too.
yeah.
That's why I'm really shocked that it's not together. Like, that's weird for me.
Okay, so that's saved, and now I'm
Paisley
gonna go into
Press's
part
Word
2.
is in the store.
I think I have enough to do this.
All right.
I think so. I think so.
Oh, Timmy, they are part of it. Often, if you look at them, if you're not sure, they usually will keep the same name. And then, like on Paisley's, if you scroll down, it says the set was originally made available during the TLP blog hop. So they have that listed on most of them. I'm going to say most just to like hedge my bets, but I haven't seen a designer who hasn't pointed out that this was previously available for free or previously available
Right.
as X. They're all pretty good at that.
Wishes, hopes, and dreams, part 2.
You know what? Here's a funny story to me. There are kits that I have bought that I do not know what in the world I'm going to do with the kit, but the preview that was written on it was just so pretty that I was like, oh, I need this, you know? Let's see, Danielle has journal cards and she has a mini kit, it looks like, in here too. So there's actually quite a bit of it in the store now. Oh, Dawn's is in here. Dang. Timmy just looks at the preview kit and buys. Oh, I like to read what they write because sometimes it's what they write that makes me go, oh, I'm going to buy that anyway, even though I have nothing. I know what to do with it. I'm going to buy it. It's bad. It's a problem. Was it Treasured that was 3 pieces? Is that what I'm thinking of?
I think since then everything has been in 3 pieces.
Okay. Because Treasured had the people and the places. And then wasn't there another part of it, or no? And both of those are in the store, by the way, too.
Okay, so let's see.
Treasured and All the Feels is 3 sets. Things. You know what's funny? I don't see where my Treasured Things is. That's a bad option. I hope I didn't put it somewhere weird.
I think I'm going to go with that light one, but I do like that star one too. Let's go with the star one.
Oh, see, there's another collab that I think is gorgeous. Is that one still in the store? Let's look.
Ooh, but wait. Ooh, but she says wait.
Ooh, but wait.
Kind of like that one too.
This is one of my other absolute favorite kit collabs, Things That Matter Most. It just makes me smile. It's an old collab too, but it still makes me smile when I use it.
So, I don't know. I'll say that
Things
one.
is unavailable in the store, but somehow I'd like to think that I actually did go through and do the blog hop because I usually do. And that's why I'm wondering where it went.
Like, where is
You know.
it?
Where
Okay,
is
there's
it?
my paint splatters.
And then I'm wondering if I accidentally dropped it into one of the other ones. You know?
No, don't like that.
I do not have a to unzip folder. I'm actually really good at unzipping things pretty dang quick. So, good idea, but that's not going to work for me. Now, what might have happened, based on when it came out, it might be on a different computer.
Right? You're like, I might have put it somewhere different.
I might have put it on a different computer and not actually moved it over to this one yet. Because that does happen to me quite often. Oh, it's a problem, I'm telling you.
Kind of do like the pink. I think I'm just going to do the pink. Yes.
Let's see. Now I'm randomly searching for it and I don't see it. So I bet it's either on my other hard drive. Well, that could be where it is too. It could be on the hard drive if I was on the something else. Jump for Joy is fun too. Ooh, is that another one of the collabs? Let me go look at that one.
Okay, so now I need cork. Gotta make sure I get my cork on there.
It has a spray of butterflies that looks like it would be for the dispersion challenge. Really? Now I gotta look.
Oh, look, there's stars. She'll throw them over
Jump
here.
for Joy is cute.
Let's throw these.
Kayla keeps her zips too. She puts them in a zips after extraction folder and backs that up. Cat has 4-2 unzip
So I got the
folders.
barcode.
Okay,
I've got the cork. I need some leaves. Come to me, my little leaves. My little leaves, fly, fly, fly over here.
so I always unzip as soon as I buy because I have had it before where my computer didn't download the file right, and if you don't unzip it, then you might be SOL. I mean, Laura's really good at helping you if you need that, but just because so many of the stores, their line is, nope, not after this. So I got really good at doing that. And then I actually don't keep my unzipped folders because I've had zipped folders get corrupted. And so to me, I'm just like, whatever, it's not worth keeping it. So I just let them go. I delete them. I'd rather use the space to fill up with new pretties than holding a second copy of pretties that I also have elsewhere,
Okay,
if that makes
so
sense.
I'm just gonna duplicate that little sucker around here
It's
and
pretty.
there and everywhere behind some of these little flowers.
Yep, Timmy, I unzip as I buy or I'll forget. It's totally true. Kat, you can totally get organized. Maybe that's what you could do while you're on the plane. Think about how you scrap and what would work well with you. So to London, Kat is taking 8 EHDs with them, maybe 9, and 2 are clouds.
Good for you. Do it, girl.
I like it.
I like it a lot.
You could just keep buying hard drives, and I'm not opposed to that because I do. But I also have been sorting hard drives because I'm realizing I don't like digital clutter either. That's a whole nother story. Oh, their big suitcase was so heavy they had to unpack it before they'd accept it.
Oh my gosh.
Are you on a Mac, Tiffany? But they did accept it, right? Yeah, Macs automatically unzip. Windows, I think you can set it up to do that. You can also set Macs up to not automatically unzip. But I like to not have it automatically zip because it throws me off when somebody's really smart and like puts it so that the 2 folders unzip into one and I don't realize it and then I go looking for it.
You're like,
It's a problem.
what?
They lost 15 pounds and transferred stuff over. Kayla is a control freak, so she has to unzip herself. I'm glad you made it through, Kat. I mean, at least, yeah, it sucks to be at the airport, but at least you got that far, right? We were lucky. So the only story that we've had like that is we were traveling and I don't know what it was, but my suitcase was overweight. My husband's was underweight. And so the guy at the airport was like, oh, well, it should be pretty easy. Just take out her shoes and makeup and throw it in your suitcase. That's usually all it takes to change the weight.
Uh,
And I was dying laughing because I did have a pair of shoes, but I didn't have any makeup in the bag. It was books. We had to take books out and move books from my bag to his bag.
You're like, I just need a book.
I'm like, I have a reading problem.
It's a small one.
I was thinking the same thing, Kayla. I wish all I had to do was go to the airport to lose 15 pounds. Yeah, Jen, it's a problem. It's kind of why I have a Kindle now, is because my husband got tired of me debating on which books I was going to bring and would set limits. And he's like, you cannot bring more than 10 books. It's only a week vacation.
You can't do it.
Bye, Jan. Hopefully you don't get stuck in the snow. You're able to get home again.
Which Jan is leaving? Intense Magic?
Yep. She's got to get to bed. Kim needs to load up some books for the cruise. Kat is glad she's not alone. Oh no, I have a book problem. I love my Kindle for that too. And I love how now you can borrow library books too. Kat has a Kindle too. It's okay. No judgment here.
Nope. Read away. Try to do that.
She brought 6 books and some on the Kindle. And she uses the library a lot too. I wonder, so I saw somebody responded to your post in London, and I wonder if you'll be able to get a bunch of books from their libraries too.
That'd be
Or if
nice.
you'll have to, yeah, because I mean, they have really good libraries. Bev wants to know where you're putting the hexagons.
I haven't gotten them yet. I have not picked them
She
yet.
filled her iPad with voodoo movies. Yeah, books or movie cat for British Harry
Where does
Potters.
she think I should put them?
I don't know. Got suggestions, Bev?
She just sees me filling up stuff and she's panicking, I think.
Yep, she totally is. Under the chevron. Kayla says put them in place of the circles. Is it just the first book that's different, Kat? I thought the others were the same, but is it more than that that's different? Kim, you should tell us, since the first three you have 3 different copies of, and I will admit that we have 2 copies of all of them, I believe. We have a paperback version and a hardcover version. Because in our minds, when our child starts reading them, we don't want them reading the hardcover version. But I do want a British version. There's a couple other spots inside it where it says Philosopher's Stone instead of Sorcerer's Stone. And I think it kind of changes the meaning. Jen has the British version of the Blu-rays, but she thinks only the first one is different. You know what is different is the audiobooks, because Stephen Fry reads one version and Jim Dale reads the other. And they are actually both really good. I like both sets. Stephen Fry is the best. I wouldn't be able to pick a best. I like them both. I really do like the way Jim Dales reads them. They're great, but then I also like the way Stephen Fry reads them. And I believe you can find at least a, what do you call it? Like a preview. It's either through Amazon or it's through YouTube. One of them has a preview of each of them reading it, basically. Ooh, Kim has the first. Oh, are there 3 illustrated ones now? I thought there was only the 2. I know we have the first one illustrated. I haven't picked up the second one yet. I didn't know that was up to 3 already. Man, I'm 2 behind. Ooh, that's cool. Kim's daughter read the first one in Spanish when she was learning Spanish.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's where we're at right now. We like Audible too, and I like their daily deals. If you ever pick up usually have a daily deal for less than $5. We've gotten a lot of books that way, but we are behind and we have too many credits, so we need to stop for a little bit and catch up. Chamber of Secrets is your favorite. I don't know if I have a favorite. I have to think about that a little longer. I can't commit. Listening to them a lot in the car. My husband says 7 minus the last 10 pages, which we're tempted to rip out of our book so that they don't exist. 1, 2, and 3 the best. I like her writing style in the later ones. Yes! Kim, you are now my new favorite person. She says there is no 19 years later. What's that? Exactly. Exactly. Sorry, Cheryl. Kim's my new favorite person for the moment.
Wow. She's very excited, very excited.
Oh my goodness. Did you read them, Cheryl?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I'm not as bothered.
Passionate?
Yeah, bothered, passionate. I'm not sure what you want to call that.
Oh goodness. Yeah, Kat did the studio tour in London with the original props and sets and clothes. And that was when they had Snape's outfit out too, right? That was your page I saw, correct? I have not read her mystery series. That's the one she's writing under a different name, right? Is that what it's called? I'm not even going to try and pronounce that because I'm going to so mess that up. Cormorant Strike? Under Robert Galbraith. No, I've been back reading J.D. Robb again. I tried so hard to read her, was it Vacancy? Is that what it was called? And I couldn't, so I have not gone back to her books. And why aren't you suggesting these ones in like the reading pad at LilyPad so we all know to go find them? The first one was about a model who fell out of window, kind of like that movie. Yeah, Lethal Weapon. That's what I'm thinking of. It looks like there's The Cuckoo's Calling, The Silkworm, and Career of Evil. The Cuckoo's Calling is the first one? Kim's waiting for the fourth one to come out. Oh, they're back to the hexagon, Cheryl. They are very concerned about these hexagons. Where are you going to put them?
Oh no. I don't know yet.
Oh, Jen. I'm sorry you lost connection. Hi, Shasta Hun. I'm not sure when you snuck in.
Okay. Dun ta da. Gotta get a paper on that.
Oh, Tiffany went mobile. Tiffany and Cheryl are both mobile tonight. That's why they're not quite so talkative. Because remember, they can either watch you or talk.
And they're just picking one.
Jen says you need to read the strike books in order, in her opinion. So what it is we sit and chat, and Cheryl makes a pretty page in front of us. She usually teaches us things too. Like if you see her do something and you're like, wait, how did you do that? She's always willing to go backwards and show you what she did.
Yeah.
And we've asked her stuff she hasn't done before, and she shows us anyway.
I try to be accommodating when I can.
It's true.
When I can.
And we were just talking about different books. Ah. Cheryl says she can talk, but typing on the iPad is slow going. We totally understand. It shows us when you're on mobile, and we know mobile can be hard to talk.
Right.
Tiffany says she's not talkative even when she's on her desktop. It's true. Sometimes Cheryl does sing for us.
Oh, are they missing my lovely vocal sounds?
I don't know.
They got very quiet, so apparently not.
Kayla says sing the MOC song.
Oh gosh, how did that go? MOC, TLP, creativity.
Yep.
Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-dum, 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 bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum.
So let's see. We have a song.
Bum.
We have a team. We have people. We cheer each other on. Does this mean we're a sports team?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, there's not
We almost have a banner. It's like a ciggy.
like there's not enough sweating to be a team.
Hello. Have you seen me sweat over some of these layouts trying to figure it out? I'm pretty sure there was plenty of sweating over the dispersion technique.
Yes, that is true.
And depending on which way you scrap, either the clean and simple one or the filled one. Those two, completely. Scrapping should totally be the new Olympic sport. See, Kim died on the filled one and I died on the clean and simple one. So, you know, there was sweating involved.
Sweating like
Kat says it's fairly hot at the airport, though. The filled one was the worst. It took me forever. I only laugh because I'm so the opposite. It takes me forever to do the clean and simple ones because I'm like, but I want to add this, but I want to add this, and I can't, and I can't, and I can't.
You're like, please.
Oh,
Doo-doo-doo.
the clean and simples take me forever. Filled one's no big deal. As long as it doesn't say nothing in the rules, I can just go grab a Cheryl template and boom, done.
Boom!
Boom.
Boom! Boom, 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 boom. Well, it's coming together.
Timmy
folks.
says she cannot figure out the wizardry you did with removing the word art.
Okay, let me pull that back in. Okay, so all I did was chose the rectangular marquee tool and I just drew around it. And then I used my shortcuts, which are Control C to copy and Control V to paste. And it then pastes it in a new layer up here. So when I turn that card off, you can see it in there and it becomes a separate little item you can use. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yay!
She says, perfect, thank you.
Yay!
And Kim says you can also just do Control J and it will copy and paste at once. I totally learned that recently. Saved me a lot of time. For some reason, I've never thought of copying and or Control J-ing out of a selection like that. What? Yep. Control J is my favorite shortcut, and I've used it for everything else, but I never thought to use it to get that layer
So
in a new
here,
layer.
I'll show you what she's talking about. So you'll do the same thing that I did here and Control J.
And if you look at the layers panel, you can see that it made a new one.
Here it is.
Yay, but you're flying, Kat. I mean, we're going to miss you. But at least you're flying and you're getting out of Dallas. You're not stuck.
Which I actually like.
I hope you have a great flight, and I hope you're able to do some of your MOC stuff you were thinking of.
I actually like that.
Jen said, what? I think that was on your shortcut Control J thing.
Which I actually like that very much. Saves me from the Control CV.
Uh-huh.
There you go. One step. That's what I'm about. Let's do that
Yep.
faster.
See you in the forums. Bye. Be safe. Just looking back to make sure I didn't miss anybody else.
Oh, I'm missing one. Missing something right there. Gotta put me something right there.
Maybe a hexagon.
Right?
Photoshop is filled with all kinds of witchcraft. There are some times that I sit here and I think Photoshop was made by like kids because there's like 7 different ways that you can get to the same thing.
Yep.
And they all do the same thing. Just different ways for each person. So is anybody caught up? Are you behind 1 or 2? Are you not even attempting MOC and you're just hanging out and having fun? Bev is caught up. Woohoo! Kim is behind 2 now. She just finished 1. Kayla's only done 5. Ooh, Tiff and Kim are all caught up. Jen wants to know if anybody's still working on 2017's December pages.
Yes.
What if I say I haven't started them? Except I did do Christmas morning. It was one of my challenges. Timmy's working on today's, and she'll have Friday and Saturday done now. Leah's about 3 behind. Jen's behind 3. Shasta's caught up. Bev's working in August. Amy has just today's, and she's working on it now. Kayla's working on December 2015. Kim's in 2016. Kim doesn't do document your December. You know, I think I'm going to do it every year and then I never do, but I still haven't documented any of my December pages. Like nothing except for Christmas morning. Cheryl prefers to just think about scrapping. Does that mean you're not bothering with MOC this year? You'd rather just think about it? Jen says her everyday pages, she's still at 2012. That was a good year. It was fun to say. Aw, it's hard when you lose a loved one in December. It does make it a funky month. I'm sorry, Kim. What is the thing that looks like a crab on your layout, Cheryl?
Crap.
I think it's a butterfly.
Yeah, it's a butterfly.
It's a butterfly.
Maybe it shouldn't be on my layout if you think it's a crab. Maybe that.
Wow.
Maybe I should put a cloud on there instead.
Cloud, crab, it's all the same.
Yeah, let's go with the cloud.
I like looking at the layouts too, and sometimes, like the year I didn't participate, I did write down some of the challenges that I really wanted to try. And I did them later when it worked for me. Kim likes the cloud. Timmy wants to know, oh, if the crab was a journal card?
No, it was just an element.
I thought it was just an element.
Yeah, just an element.
Ah, naps. I miss nap time.
I love that. I miss nap time.
Well, she says she does the challenges while her 1-year-old is napping. And that was my only thought was, I miss nap time. I loved that glorious nap time.
She misses the nap.
Are all of your elements smart objects? Do you simplify them later?
I do not. Sometimes I simplify them depending on what I'm doing, if I need to do something in particular, but most often not.
How big are your files?
Well, let's see. Layout.
See, I just delete my zips so I don't have to worry about how big my files are.
Okay, so like one's 208 megabytes, one is 38. Well, that one's a work in progress. That one didn't count. 222, 236, 235, 334, 180, 190, 140. Yeah, so anywhere between 150 and 300, but mostly in the 200 range. 200 to 250.
So I will say, I believe it's PSE. Can't remember if it was 11 or 14. I was probably 14. I went in and just told it to not pull things in as smart layers, and I know people will probably like shoot me for that, but it didn't bother me because I just never made them bigger than they were when they went in, so I didn't have to worry about losing anything, so that I didn't have to simplify when I was in PSE. Photoshop, I don't worry about it. I just let it be. But that was more because I was working on a laptop with limited memory than the desktop computer that I'm using now. And I haven't worried about them being big.
Like, I haven't worried.
Honestly, I didn't miss it. Like, I don't fully understand smart objects anyway. Like, I know there's things you can do to make them cool and stuff, and I've played with it a little bit, but not enough to make it worth it when I'm scrapping, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So. The cool thing about smart objects, and if I'm wrong, please correct me, is that you can, if you make it smaller, it keeps that memory of the pixels, so you can actually make it bigger again without losing any, whatever, quality to it. And I believe you can link them to other things and change things all at once and weird things that I've done by accident that just mess up my layout. So that's why I took the smart objects off in the first place. See, I don't see a difference because I don't make things bigger. Once I've pulled it onto the layout, I might make it smaller, but I'd never make it bigger. And I've never had it where I've gone back and been like, oh, I made that flower small and I already committed that change and now I want to make it bigger again. I would probably just pull the flower in again. Yeah, you can probably make it slightly larger without noticing a difference. I mean, I've made some of my crappy old phone photos that are like the 1 megabit photos from the first digitals bigger, and as long as I don't go too big on them, they still look okay, even though they're really not great quality. You can to a point. I mean, you can increase 10%, but if you look at it, you can start to see it, especially once you hit that 20% usually. But again, it depends on the item. It depends on how it was made. It depends on whatever, if that makes sense. But yeah, and honestly, Kim, it comes down to if you don't see a difference in the quality and you don't care, why bother? Because honestly, you're not going to see a difference in your web copy typically because you're making it so small anyway. And that's the only one that other people are going to see. Well, I mean, besides your family, but they're going to see a printed copy, so yeah. My 2 cents on smart objects is I usually don't worry about them.
She's like, I usually don't even worry.
Nope. And when I was in PSC, I just turned them off because I didn't need them. I didn't see a difference. Now, someday I may learn how to use them to my advantage, and then I might be like, ooh, smart objects are awesome. You should always use them. But right now, they're not one of my things.
Oh, one.
That is good 2 cents. Thanks, Kim. I have 2 cents about a lot of things, but some of it's not even worth that. I want to say it was a preference that you could do it in, Kayla.
Okay.
All right, so let's double check your bingo board just to make sure you didn't miss anything.
Barcodes, check. Something glittery. I have that glitter, glitter on that. Do you think I need more glitter? Glitter.
I think you're good.
Okay. And then, let's see. Cork or wood. Arrows. Oh, shoot. Has to be an arrow.
Oh, see? This is why we double check.
Cute.
I keep waiting for you to break out into like Wizard of Oz or something.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Here he is, the Wiz of a Wiz, if ever a Wiz there was. If ever a Wiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. I'm gifted, I tell you.
So a lot of people say Mommyish has a cork style. You probably have it.
I don't know, because I had to reset everything, so I don't know what's in here and what's not.
And yeah, Jen, if you forget something, you'll get a special conversation. We just want you to succeed. There is a cork style in the new basics if you bought that one, Cheryl.
Oh, I did.
Okay. There is a cork style. In fact, I know because I used it.
A couple of different ones.
Aren't the stars wood/veneer?
They're wood, but it said cork/wood arrows.
I assumed that meant wood or, oh yeah, because you need arrows, and you've got the arrow, but they're not.
Yeah. So I need
I
that
gotcha.
to be.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Used.
Yeah.
Okay. What?
See, this is why we double check. If you remember, was it your first layout or your second layout that you had the same problem where you missed one of the steps?
I don't remember which step it was, but I did miss one. I did. And I was like, what? Bah! It's because you're like scrapping and you're thinking about other things. Maybe you're even thinking about ahead to your journaling or, you know, get distracted by something else. And then you're like, I did not read that correctly. That is very, very irritating.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes.
It totally is.
So let's see here. We'll go to
Hey Rides and Smiles has a cork arrow. I used one from Just Jamie's kit. I don't remember. Do you know what I did? I opened up my TLP and I searched for, did I search for veneer or wood?
cork.
Or arrow. I searched for one of them and it popped up with all of them.
There we go.
Yeah, there's a cork arrow in the Crate Monthly from November. Just Jamie had a veneer in her January storyteller.
Okay, so
bye, Amy.
I got the cork. Got it covered.
There you go. You got a cork arrow.
Okay, so that was just the basics. Oh, what does she call these? Stylin and just the basics, right?
Stylin, just the basics, yeah.
And then
Getting all the credits in.
we'll
Okay, so what else did you need for your bingo board?
hexagon shapes and leaves.
Okay.
I've got those. So there was one other thing in there.
Just leaves or something specific about the leaves?
It said leaves / cluster. So I've had them clustered
Okay.
together. So I think
All right.
that'll stand. And then
I think so.
these are okay. Photography barcodes.
Those are so cute. I totally need to go buy them.
You did something wrong there. Add on Inskip. Okay.
You're a slow scrapper tonight, Cheryl.
Right? So distracted.
I know.
What's wrong with me?
I know.
Okay.
Oh no.
So I saved that. Everybody's probably tired now. They're like, we're done. Please stop scrapping. We don't want to look at your face anymore.
Doubly your face, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I need some shadows. This is sad, sad, sadness.
Shadow, shadow, shadow. It is a super pretty layout. It's just funny because normally she's super fast scrapper. Like we've been in here and she's done 3 or 4 pages during an hour.
What? I've never gotten that
What?
before.
You've done 3 before.
I don't know what I just did to get that.
To get what?
That little, yeah. Some aspects of the effects cannot be reproduced with layers. Okay.
What?
All right, we're just gonna keep moving on.
That's weird.
here.
Weird, weird, weird,
Weird,
weird.
weird. Okay. Fine, whatever. That in where my, I think it's just because I had to reset my preferences, and so it's gone back to telling me every daggone thing.
Oh yeah. Annoying.
Okay. I had to go and take that away. Let's do.
I get that message when I move the shadow to another layer. How do I turn it off? Does it not have a little checkbox that says, don't tell me about this again?
Yeah, that's what I just did. I just clicked.
That's what I check.
It's like, thank you, but you don't need to tell me anymore.
Thank you, but I don't care. Right? It's basically what you're saying. Like, yeah, thanks for the warning, but guess what? I don't care. Maybe I just click too fast. Yeah, that's my problem a lot of times. But if you stop for a second and click the right button, then you never have to click it again.
Then you're like, yeah.
Until you reset your preferences.
All right, let's do something with this little hickey doody right here. Because he needs some help. Yes. Yes.
So you know what I bought as a sale? I bought Mommyish's pinhole style.
Yes.
I can't wait to use it on things like that. Make it look like it's really coming through the paper.
Yep.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun. She's gonna do it.
That is the worst thread for me, by the way, just so you know.
Oh, because you want to buy all the things.
Because I have been buying almost all the things. But it's a good thread too, because then I go, ooh, I like that glitter style. And then I click over and it's like, you've already bought this. And I'm like, oh, I have. Let me go find it.
I love it. I have. I don't
I
remember
have?
doing that.
Sweet! I totally didn't
Stop
realize I owned this
talking
one.
to me. Stop. Maybe I just want to buy it again. Just
I
shh.
don't judge me for losing it.
I I might need an extra copy of that. Like shh.
Yeah, her little videos are cute too.
She cracks me up.
Kayla's gleamed lots of inspiration from them.
Yes.
Today is icy snow, and I went, it's super cute, but yeah, I'm kind of in a desert where we don't have snow.
But you have other snow pictures from the past, right? You haven't
I
scrapped all of them.
do. You know what's funny is I've probably scrapped most of them because every winter designers release a lot of winter kits, and I
Oh,
love them
it's
all.
true.
So I probably don't have that many.
So that's why you're like, I just can't justify this.
Yeah, Bev, I have that problem too. I need to go and double check and make sure I haven't bought it because it was in the document your December 2016 bundle, which means I probably already own it and just don't.
You're like, I don't remember.
Because this is a problem I have. I'm not
So
kidding. It's
exciting.
bad. Oh, hey, look. I do. I have. I already own the snow one. I just checked.
Well, now you don't have
Do,
to
do, do,
yell at
do.
your computer and be like, don't tell me what don't tell me what I already
Don't
know.
tell me what I already own.
Actually, it's a
Okay,
fabulous
so
feature. It is absolutely fabulous.
considering the fact that there are a lot of these that have the weird metadata files from when I was on PSE and have the little icons and stuff,
Uh-huh.
so don't totally judge me, but my Photoshop Action Brushes um, styles has 800 items in it.
Ooh. Ooh. That's a
I'm
lot.
telling you, I have a problem.
I have a small problem. It's not a big one.
Yeah, whoa is right. Whoa is me, right?
Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoa.
Some of them I need to go in and delete because they're things that I do now in, I have a couple in here that are actions for PSC for like boosting the color in photos and stuff, just like basic editing. But yeah, most of these are not things to delete. Shadowing styles, chipboard styles, epoxy styles,
Mm.
watercolor.
I have them all. They're all.
I have some of those sets that she made, that Mommyish made when she used to sell over at Sugar Hill Company. Like I just found one that has a really cool like chalk to it. It contains 25 sets.
You're like,
I really do have a problem, in case you wondered.
don't think about it too much.
I have almost everything of Mommyish. That makes me feel better, Leah. Yeah, I have a lot. I did buy the folded one though. I couldn't resist. Oh, and then I was telling you, Cheryl, about the letterpress one,
Uh-huh.
and I was kind of on the fence about it
Right.
until I watched the stinking video, and she applied it to a typed text,
Ooh.
and I went, that's the look I want, and I can never get that look right with just playing with shadows. So, yes, I need that one. So I bought it.
Like, I need that. I need to have that.
Yep, I need that. Didn't realize I need it, but now I know I need it. Um, do I remember to use my styles on layouts? Yes and no. Like, obviously, because I forgot that I had some of these, I haven't remembered to use them all. But do I use quite a few of them? Yes, especially glitter styles. I am a sucker for glitter lately. I really love digital glitter. And then I know that I'll have other ones. Like, I'll be like, oh, I just want like the epoxy one is one I'll pull up a lot, and the acrylic one. Those two are two that I pull up a lot. And I just need to work on pulling up some of my other ones a lot too. And like shadow styles, I use Cheryl's a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot.
Because she likes me a lot.
So I do. I have yours, and then I have a set by Mommyish too, and I pretty much only use those two. But I won't get rid of my other shadow styles because I might want them.
Okay, that looks a little better. Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Okay, I think I'm gonna call that done.
All right.
Woo, 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 woo. Yeah. What's not to
Oh,
love?
her thicker sticker ones too, Kayla. I use those one all the time because I really like the way it just gives that cool oomph to a title. Timmy says it looks great. Kim says it's very nice.
Yay!
I think it looks good. I like those colors.
I don't know. Once I converted it to
Beautiful.
black and white, and I was like, when I was looking through the lily pad stuff that I have, I was like, wait, I, I, I think I've used it twice already, but it's such a huge collab that it really needs more love. So, and
Do you have
that's what I
wishes,
like
hopes?
about month of challenges too, is because it makes me get back into my stash and be like, oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I need to scrap with that again.
Yep.
'Cause I have so many photos, so many, so many photos, so little time. Um, yeah. Wow, we're way over, Courtney.
I know.
Like an hour and a half tonight.
That's why I said I was kind of shocked.
Dude, well, like the first 30 minutes, I was hem-hawing about what I was gonna do.
This is true.
And what, normally I have thought ahead about what kit I'm gonna use, what photos I'm gonna use, and I did not do that tonight. So y'all got to see all the, what am I going to use? Back and forth.
Oh, the hemming and hawing.
Yeah. And sometimes it's like very quick, like, oh, I need to scrap this photo. It's awesome. I got to do it. I need to scrap this one. And then everything just falls together and it's super quick. But
Mm-hmm.
tonight was not one of those nights.
Nope.
Timmy scraps at
Tonight was a slow night.
I scrap at
Timmy's
turtle
got the
speed.
turtle speed.
It's
She
like,
says you're still quicker than 99% of her
have you
layouts.
seen that commercial? I think it's Geico, and it's got the sloth playing Pictionary, and they're like on a timer, and
Yes.
he's like up there, and all he's made is like one part of a straight line. That's Timmy.
Yep.
That's Timmy, right? Is that what you're trying to say? It's like, yes.
I love it.
It's funny.
Kayla says that's her too. Oh, Timmy, you need to Google that. It's 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 a commercial, but it makes me giggle still, and I've seen it like 1,000
So,
times.
what is it that makes you slower? Is it that you can't commit to using a particular paper or element, or you just take your time and enjoy the process? I'm wondering. Can't commit, can't decide what to use, what kits. Hmm. There must be some way we can speed this up, right?
If you want to, though. I mean, because for some people, the creation process is part of the catharticness of
Yeah.
it. I've gotten a lot better since watching Cheryl too, Kayla. Because when I watch her, I'm like, she just commits, and yeah, there might be a better paper that would work, but whatever, just go with it.
Because it's true, I really could. Um, okay, so
Because
I'm
you
just
could
going
go
to be
back and go,
brutally
oh,
honest
but a
here.
blue paper would look better,
I
or
took down Christmas decorations a long time ago. And normally my home would be back to where I want it, like all my little smalls, my little tiny decorations, that go on the tops of things, that kind of thing. And I have not been able to get it right. There's just stuff, decorations piled here and yon, and I've been reworking my closet where I keep, like extra stuff, pictures and all that kind of stuff. And so that's a mess, and I just can't commit. I can't decide what I want to put where, and nothing seems to work right. And I actually honestly think it spilled over tonight. I kept having that feeling of, you know, I don't know where to put things tonight. And I'm like, is that Mojo? Have you abandoned me in the middle of mock? MOC. Sorry.
You're fine either way.
Either way. But it's very unlike me not to have my little space the way it's supposed to be because I am a perfectionist about that kind of thing. So, I don't know. I'm just, hmm.
See, I just keep telling myself done is better than perfect.
And it's so
Because at the
true.
same time, I mean, honestly, what is my kid like? He likes looking at it. He doesn't care what kit I used. He doesn't care how many hexagons I put on the page. He doesn't care if there's flowers or leaves. Now, he might care about flowers when he gets a little older, but right now he doesn't care. And so for him, he cares that the pictures are there and that he can look at them.
Yes.
So I keep reminding myself done is better than perfect because if he can't look at them because I've got them trapped on the computer because I'm waiting for the perfect kit or the perfect photo or the perfect whatever, then I'm really robbing him. And especially where they've done all these studies lately where they say like these kids, more so older than him, not so much his generation, but these kids are all so photographed and have so many photos, and yet they don't have any printed, and they find that printed photos actually can help a child's self-esteem and see themselves the way they are.
Right.
And then I listened to a really sad podcast recently where the guy was looking back at some photos and he's like, is that what I really looked like? Because he had such a different perspective of himself based on some abuse that had happened. And so I go, I don't want that for my
Right.
kid. And even for me, I need to have photos of myself up because otherwise I start to think, oh, I blah 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 blah, and start to be mean about myself. It's like, no, it's fine.
And
I am who I am.
I saw a video recently, and I'm sure a lot of y'all saw it too. I cannot remember her name, but if I remember, I'll try to post it on my Facebook or something. But she talked a lot about she had like different friends come into her house and sit on the couch, and she was like what things do you say to yourself, you know, about your house or whatever. And so she had them say some pretty mean things to themselves. I was like, dude, I thought I talked mean to myself. These women were like breaking it
Mhm.
out. And then she held up a photo of them as a child and she said, now say that same thing to her.
Oh, wow.
And then they just kind of sat there because that was them in their innocent, sweet stage. And it was so, I mean, man, it was so powerful. I got chill bumps and I was like, I couldn't talk to myself if I was looking at a picture of me either. So I really need to print a picture of me when I was little and just kind of stick it in like little places where I hang out a lot. And whenever I have those negative thoughts or things, because I mean, it happens to all of us. Say you don't do your dishes or whatever, and you might say something like, God, you're such a pig, you're lazy, you should have already done that. You know, it's not necessarily that you're like ripping on what you look like, but it's about your character, it's about who you are. And I don't know.
See, and I've also heard that from the perspective of would you say that to a friend? Like if
Exactly.
a friend told you what kind of day they'd had, and then would you be like, oh, but why haven't you got your dishes done?
Yeah. No.
It's like, oh, well,
And
yeah,
it's
that's
so
true.
funny
Why did I say
because
that?
even though I like for that to be done in my house, maybe there's a certain way I like things done here. If I go over to a friend's house, you know, I'm like there for the conversation or if we're watching a movie,
Hmm.
snacks, whatever. I'm usually looking at her and like one on one talking with her, and it's like everything else fades into the background. And she might be worried the whole time about what I'm thinking about her house, and I'm not even thinking about it at all. I'm
Hmm.
just enjoying hanging out. Um, but then there are other
Yeah,
times.
I mean, and that's exactly it. I mean, I would never sit here and be like, "Oh, but Cheryl, you could have picked such a better paper for that background," or "Why didn't you go with this kit instead?" I'm just like, "Oh my gosh, that's such a cute page, Cheryl."
Or
You know what I mean?
why do you always scrap pictures of yourself? You scrap too,
No,
you scrap too
I
many
only
pictures
harass
of
you about
yourself.
scrapping pictures of the cat.
Yeah. But I do, I don't know. I think it was somewhere like in 2009, 2010, and I had gotten this camera that had the, what do they call it? Oh my God, the screen on the back that you can move. Not retractable, but yeah, the word's not coming to me. Anyway, you could turn it around, and so it was like having a phone camera, like a selfie. I could see what I was taking a picture of, and my husband and I used to take pictures like that all the time. We just held the, camera way far away from us, and we usually had like
Hmm.
big noses and big eyes or whatever, because you couldn't see what you were doing. So I've always
Right.
kind of taken selfies in that way, but I don't really like people to take, pictures of me, and I'm sure a lot of other women are exactly the same way. I know when I take pictures of family at events, and they're like, "Oh, don't take a picture." I'm like, I have to always say, I'm just taking a picture of your face. Because I just do portrait photography most of the time. I don't like doing like group shots and stuff like that. And so I'll actually turn the camera around and show it to them. They'll be like, "Oh, okay." It's okay. But yeah, I think really you should take pictures of yourself a lot. Um, and get used to seeing what you look like. Because in my head, I don't look like those pictures right there at all. I look not like that.
Yeah,
But
I get it.
I won't go into the depths of my articulating. Articulating. It's an articulated
Right.
screen. I knew it
Gotcha.
was coming. It was coming. So, okay. So, yes, one day a selfie class will be coming. We're just going to do it. Right, Courtney? You're going to do it with me? Yes.
Sure. Absolutely. As long as I can just be like the silly person and don't actually have to teach you anything. I will support you, my friend.
We'll be like, today we're going to talk about taking selfies. But yeah, it's something that you should do. So today's takeaway is bingo. You should not talk mean to yourself, and you should take a lot of selfies. Instead of having
Yep.
a aha moment, you've had a bingo moment tonight because we did the bingo
There
challenge.
you go.
Bingo!
Because of the bingo challenge. I got it. I'm with you.
You see what I did there? You see what I did there?
Totally did. Mm-hmm.
I'm such a dork. I love it.
That's okay. We like you anyway.
Uh,
Dork or not.
all right. Well, I am going. There it is. Kim posted it. Little things.
Yep.
Be nice to ourselves. Y'all grab that and give it a watch. Um, it was really nice. It was nice. You know, I just think it's good to be nice to ourselves. And y'all enjoy scrapping, even if you're behind like me. Just enjoy the process. Um, try to keep your eye on the prize. $20, man, $20. But if that's not a motivator for you, then just enjoy recording your memories and knowing that you have pages for your books. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. Say goodbye to the recording.